In today's class, we'll continue again with some of the basics commands using in Unix. As we discussed in the previous class or previous video, that is echo command, printf command. Continuation of that, we are discussing the next command is ls command. As the name indicates, the ls command is used to list all the contents exist in the current directory, nothing but present working directory. So the syntax we are using for the ls command is ls option path name or file name. That means you can find the one example there, ls with option A, that means all the files including hidden files. Yes, it will be listing. If I am using only a file name like ls with option L, the particular file name, then it will listing the all attributes of that particular file name. So that way we can use the ls command. So with respect to the ls command, we can use with the different options here. The first one, ls with A, that's showing all the files including hidden files. Next, ls with option R, displaying all the files in reverse order. I hope you got the term. Reverse order means if the files are listing in alphabetical order from A to Z, now the files are listing in reverse order, that is Z to A. Next, ls with L, listing the files with full attributes. Maybe you are getting the question, what do you mean by attributes here? That is file type, file permissions, which include like read, write and execute permission, then hard link count, username, last modification time, next finally file name. So this way it is listing the all attributes by using option L. Next, option LT, displaying the files recently modified. If you wanted to combine all the features like L, R and T, just we need to write the ls command, which is followed by the LRT. Next, if I wanted to find the size of the files, then I need to use the command ls with option yes here. Next, one more command, that is a who. As the name indicates, it is listing who are the users logging into the system. Just as I taken the one example here, in the command prompt, if I type the who command, then it listing the who are the current user. Currently it is showing the output is root console August 1 with the time here. Here root is the username, and here what is the terminal they are accessing is console. What is the date and time? It is the date is August 1st and the timing is 7:53. And one more important thing we need to understand is that if I am getting the 0 at the end, that means it is a super user. If I am getting other than 0, then it is a normal user is logging into the system here. Next, who with option HU. So we can add the headers, means here root is nothing but it is the name of the user. Next, console, it is the terminal name. Next, August 1 and it is indicating what? A time and date. And next one, that is 0 is indicating what? It is a comments representing the username. Okay, this way we need to understand with respect to the who command. Next, date command. So as the name indicates, displaying the current date and time. If I simply type date and if I entered, then it displaying the current date, I mean today date. It displaying the today date. If means along with the time also it displaying the contents here. There is one more thing. If I'm only interested month, like the current month is September, then it is displaying the value is 09. If I'm interested name of the month, then I need to use the option as a H. Means it displaying the name of the month is September. Displaying the month is September. If I'm interested both, that is month and name of the month, in that case we need to use the both the options, that is H and EM here. In that case I am getting the 09 and September. 09 is with respect to H and September is with respect to 09 is with respect to the EM and September is with respect to H. Next, cal. As name indicated, displaying the current calendar. If suppose as a calendar command which is followed by 9/2020 means it displaying current month, all the days from September 1 to September 30. It will displaying on the screen. And next, there is one more command, password. As the name indicate, we can change our password in the command prompt by typing the PASSWD, that indicate we can change the password. If I am interested to change the username, then I use the option as a username. So that indicate by using the same command we can change the password and as well as username. Next, combining the commands, which means that instead of executing commands on separate lines, means in the command prompt we can execute only one command, like ls command or date command or calendar command. Only one command we are executing. If you are interested to execute the multiple commands in single prompt, then that feature is allowing by the Unix operating system. Just we can find that there is a one example as I taken here, wc sample.txt, then separated by the semicolon and list ls command with option L. That means we are listing the number of lines, words and characters of the sample file. Similarly, we are listing all the attributes of the sample file. Just we need to separate the two commands by using semicolon. That you keep in mind. If you are interested to redirect the entire output in one more new file, that is also possible in Unix. You can find in the next example. A wc command is finding the number of lines, characters, that's what I discussed, and ls command is listing all the attributes with respect to the file. The same thing we can redirect one more file, that is as I taken new file, name of the file is new file. That means when a command line contains a semicolon, the cell will understand that the command on each side of it needs to be processed separately. This character we can call as a meta character. Next, internal and external commands. In an Unix, some of the commands are implemented as part of the shell itself rather than separate executable files. Such commands are called as built-in or internal commands. Means such commands could not have a separate file. Those are part of the shell itself, like the one of the important command, echo command. This command could not have a separate file. On the other part, the command is a program or a file having an independent existence in the bin directory. It is branded as an external command, which means that that particular command is having the separate file. Means executable instructions are there. That means whenever we are executing the ls command, the corresponding file exists in the bin directory will be executed. Such commands we can call as a external commands. locating the commands, which means that I wanted to find where exactly that command is located in a particular directory of the file. In that case, I need to use the one specific command in Unix, that is type command. Just we can find there is one example here, type ls. That means I am finding where exactly the ls command is located. That means the path of the ls command file is located. Just it is find the output bin directory, means the ls command is located in bin directory here. Next, the one more command path, the sequence of directory that are all that the cell searches to look for a command is specified in its own path variable. That means in the previous example we are finding the ls command where it is located. Now what are the current directories exist in that system? If I wanted to find, then in that case I need to use the path as a system variable. Yes, just we can find the example there, echo, which is followed by the path system variable, means it is listing all the current directories which are separated by the colon. Like just we can find is bin is the one directory, user bin is the one more directory, user local bin is the one more directory, but each directory is separated by the colon. Okay, this is about the basic things related to the command usage and structures. Some more concepts will be discussed in the next video. Thank you.